What is up, y'all? My name is M34T. You may know me from certain different places, including the AKG Matt Exposed video, some of my YouTube videos, including door chimes, train action videos, and some more. And you can even see me on Instagram, where I post a lot of stuff about buses and trains. Now, this time, the topic we'll be talking about is exposing Jim. Now, if you don't know who Jim is, he's basically this delusional person that takes things so lightly and doesn't even give a shit about other people. They just beg for all their wants and whatnot. So first off, we'll probably be exposing some little things about him. Here we go, and let's rock and roll into this mess. So first off, you have to screenshot about Jim being tired of people ignoring him and stuff like that. So right now, he said he's sick and tired of people ignoring him too. Sim does that. He said this dude named Sid, Nick, does that every single day to avoid him, even though he is a good friend since March, and then tries to hurt his feelings. And I think I'm pretty much too lazy to read this. Jim, first off, why are you making stupid paragraphs? Come on. No one's even gonna take the time to read this. That's only gonna waste people's time. Also, you said about Paul Onufri, the person that wants you to forget about him and all the other stuff. Again, I do not want to read any of this shit. So yeah. Plus, here's another thing. Why the fuck are you making all these useless ass paragraphs and no one can even read? Just give them simple messages at least. Also, about you telling people to not ignore you and do stuff like that, just let them be. It's that simple. First up, you're just making things a lot worse for everyone. Second, you're making big deals out of shit that you should not be making a big deal out of. And next, you're being a delusional fuck. Now, stop this mess right now. Oh, in the next post, it says to be on the safe side until this news story disappears, that including Louis said restricting my story from Chelsea, and so she doesn't start yelling or bullying and attack Louis. She requests a heck out. First of all, you do not have any proof. So why the fuck are you accusing Chelsea Lopez of doing shit to you out of Luis Lopez, aka M12 God? You're making stupid things that don't even make sense, and I bet you have no evidence either. So what's your point? Also, no one even cares if you get into these type of mess. I don't give a shit. No, Nikitos doesn't give a shit. Chelsea doesn't give a shit. Luis doesn't give a shit. Basically, no one gives a shit. Why are you making a big fuss about it? Just stop already. You know you're not on the winning side here, and you have no evidence to prove your claim. So stop and think before you say something. Alright, so the next thing over here is how Jim talks about Paul not having any friends, and he thought Paul was nice for months and weeks until and he stopped spamming comments and called him as he requested, and now people want me to stop his hobby and don't want to be their friend or something like that. Also, he did say that Paul told him to delete the post and never post again. Well, look at this. Look at this DM. It clearly says that Paul is trying to defend himself by saying he did not do it, which I believe Paul in this case. Unlike you, Jim, because you're a person that's really hard to believe. First of all, why would you make such a big deal about people wanting to stop you from posting? That just doesn't make sense. You're supposed to promote yourself and get more chances of getting hired, not just give up just because one person tries to let you down. It's that simple. Stop whining once again, and you better start acting like a real man. So next, this screenshot basically gives off how Jim's DMs and everyone has been ignoring him, leaving sent, and those aren't even an hour long. Why are you making such a big deal of people that never even responded you when you sent them less than an hour. That doesn't make sense. Like, come on. Just be more patient over here. Also, he said most of the people who bully and are hating will send us to right, but stay silent, bully and haters. I'll deal with the sadness myself for now. And if I find any good news, I update. But no good news. Many are not hearing friends since I post every day. Non-stop wanting to sound my heart sad. Now, why do you think this is even true? First off, you're giving off bad logic. How is this even possible? Why would you think that people want you to stop recording just and doing what you want just because of one single person? You're not making any sense at this point. Stop. I repeat, stop being like that. There's no absolute reason you should be acting like this right now. You could have done something a lot more simpler than just calling people out just because they didn't want to respond to you. This is absolutely unacceptable. Alright, so in this next screenshot, you see here with a DM with Sydney, the boss fan. Now, Jim said he just woke up sleeping in, and then he gives a long ass explanation like that. But then again, Cindy was just telling him to chill and just giving him good advice. But then of course Jim ignores it. And also, like, the way you just interacted with people like that is just unfair. Like, you're not being fair to anyone close to you, and you're basically just losing your friends at this point. Alright guys, so right now he said, I lost to not because of attitude, but he can't stop posting beautiful reviews or sharing, and can't stop appreciating likes. Maybe confused by time change. I do it so late, and he's crazy camera too. I bet I will lose more if I continue to do my hobby and beautiful views and appreciate lights. JB Smooth already end my chance, even though I told him my DM was banned. Why? Attitude isn't a problem. The beautiful views are, and me. Alright, why? This is pure stupidity right here. Why do you say you lose friends just because of beautiful views and can't stop appreciating likes? That's actually a compliment. Why are you thinking about bad things when you're literally doing something really good? Also, you won't even lose any friends if you continue to do a hobby and make beautiful views. That's actually going to get a good audience. But the thing is, your dumb logic says otherwise. So yeah, be careful. Alright, so next one over here, he basically talks about how IB Smooth hates him. And he also talks about how everyone is mad at me and that he doesn't listen and DM is banned. And again, I do not want to read this, but I can just tell from what's going on here. First of all, why are you blaming people over your views? And then you also said here that no one accepts that you have autism. Well, come on. Why are you trying to act like you're someone that's being really stupid? I mean, I also have autism myself, but like, man, why are you acting like this? Stop whining like a stupid bitch. Stop taking things so personal and get a life. Simple. And when you mentioned that 3 people blocked you today for these things, who cares? I don't. So why do you have to post that? Alright guys, so this last evidence over here also shows how Jim has been assuming things that are not even true. First of all, you say Paul told him it pisses people off to share, and they don't want him to share, and they don't want him to appreciate like support. But anyways, he'll try his best not to think about it. And anyway, he's trying to get his remaining friends out there and all that other stuff. And not many people care about your story down there. But of course, there's another person over there saying that why do you have to tag people for no absolute reason? You know, the purpose of tagging people is just to know that these people are in by you, not like just tag them randomly. Why would you tag someone randomly when you don't even know them or even like be around them. Like, that's just common sense. The only time I ever tag people is if like they're with me in a certain post. But you're, on the other hand, you're doing that for no reason. Stop trying to be an attention seeker and do something good. Alright, this is gonna be my take in exposing Jim. Now, if you like this video, please like and subscribe and I'll see you guys in another video.